All right, we are back here today. No intro. We are here with the Overwatch Fan Club podcast because that's basically what this has turned into. I'm Jack, joined by.
Dominic Castillo.
Number one Widowmaker in NA, Giovanni.
All right, yes, we are back, and as mentioned in the title, going to be a lot of talking of Overwatch because the season trailer just dropped, and also we had another cool idea to talk about Overwatch. But first off, getting into it, how are the two of you been?
Can I just buy this skin? Please tell me to just buy this skin.
I'm doing pretty well. Fever has finally gone down after the second one popped off. I'm still not happy about it, but we out here. Yesterday we had a Lakers game. I got to see Dr. Dre's family, I think. Today we have LA Kings.
You got to see someone shoot a game winner over LeBron.
Oh, yeah. I love LeBron James, just for the record. I love LeBron James. Yeah, man. It's been pretty cool.
That contradicts the statement you made yesterday when you talked about having to go into work, but okay then.
Yeah, I love LeBron James. Anyways, we will not go into what I said. What's been going on? I bought some new wing risers for my car, so it looks more of its rally counterpart. I'm thinking of painting it soon. On Overwatch, we've been playing some competitive games, and we won some competitive games and lost some competitive games. Some of it is part of my fault. A lot of it is, it's because of my inconsistencies in selecting a specific hero as to pick. But it is what it is. What else?
At least you don't play Widowmaker.
At least I don't play Widowmaker.
Hey, man. Why do we keep going back to that slander?
It is what it is. It is what it is. What else has been going on? We had the FIFA World Cup. There's currently a what are those called? The system where your TV goes beep beep.
The emergency
broadcasting system that just popped off not too long ago. It's pretty sure just a test though. I think
it's probably just a test. What about you, Joe? How have you been?
Dude, I'm so excited, man. Yesterday and the day before that, it was so easy at work, getting paid the big bucks for doing nothing. And today, since we're going to be talking about Overwatch and stuff, the Widowmaker Cyberpunk skin finally came out there, and I just bought it. I'm so like physically excited because I've been waiting so long for this skin. Oh, dude, and the gun looks so cool. Anyways, but besides that, I've been good. Everyone around me has been gotten sick, but not me, because, my immune system is just that strong. Been having fun with the homies, as Dominic said, playing Overwatch, losing, winning. Mostly winning, because we've only lost a few games, and competitive. But, yeah, what about you, Jack? How have you been, dog?
I've been doing pretty good. I had, a short battle of being sick. It was, 2 days. Was it yesterday? No, I think it was Saturday and Sunday were mainly the days I was sick. But yesterday my mom made some homemade chicken noodle soup that was real good. I ate so much of it that I'm still full right now as we're recording. And I haven't eaten breakfast because I'm just too full to even think about eating food. That's how good it was and helped soothe the throat, Other than that, of course, like you guys have been saying, playing Overwatch. Been playing a couple other games like Alice Madness Returns. That was a game I always wanted to play, but was I can't remember if it was on PlayStation or not. But ever since I wanted to play it, I haven't had a way to play it, and thankfully it's on Steam. Though the first one isn't on Steam, which I hate that it isn't. Hopefully it's somehow brought to Steam, or I find some way to play the first one. Other than that, what else have I been doing? I gotta start preparing my end of the year lists for not only ours when we do the albums of the year, but I gotta start preparing for Mr. Solis and I's wrestling matches of the year list. Anything else? No, pretty much nothing else. Just been doing good, and let's get straight into sort of our two.
Wait, but
what happened?
Like, speaking of games or like new games that we're gonna play, we're gonna try out Black Ops 2 Zombies. We're not gonna try it out, but we're gonna play Black Ops 2 Zombies with the boys. Hopefully later today.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Yeah. So that's available on Steam, and I'm so happy because that was, that's my favorite Black Ops game of all time. It has some of my favorite, what would you say, zombie maps of all time. Real excited to play that again and get the nostalgia. I actually played a multiplayer game, but like with bots, just to see what it was like, get that nostalgia. And funny enough, I almost lost. But
wait, were you playing on mouse and key?
No, I was using controller. But yeah, that's another game. There's also been talks of other games we're gonna play. Real excited. I've been dwelling into my own games on here. My dad has been looking into some games he potentially might want to get. Good times all around. And Gio brought up making money, and him and Dom are gonna have to be working overtime if they want to afford all the new content that's coming to Overwatch. Because today we got the Season 2 trailer for Overwatch, and it included obviously we got the trailer for Ramatra Saturday, I believe it was, but this trailer was showing us basically a sneak peek into the season, such as some stuff that might be in the Battle Pass. They showed stuff that's coming for the winter event. They showed off Ramatra. And the thing is, they don't specifically say what skins are in the Battle Pass except for one, which is the Mythic skin that they revealed. But the coolest part was, just getting straight right into it. There is going to be a Greek theme with a lot of the skins coming in Season 2. As we got for the Mythic skin for the Battle Pass, it's Zeus Junker Queen. And then along with that, we're getting Minotaur Reinhardt, Cyclops Roadhog, Medusa Widowmaker, Hermes Lucio, Poseidon Ramatra, and who's Zarya supposed to be? Because I know Zarya's getting a skin, and potentially people are assuming that Pharah is Hades because that's what it looks like,
Was Zarya in the trailer?
Yeah, she was in the trailer. That's what I'm trying to see. Who was she? Because I saw her like in the background. Let's see. I don't know. Or wait, maybe she might. Oh no, I think I might have confused her. I don't know. I thought I saw Zarya, but if not, then yeah, those are the Greek themed skins that we're getting, and a lot of people are hoping like some of them are Battle Pass ones, so you don't have to completely waste $20 each time getting those skins. But if you want a lot of those skins, it's gonna be a lot of money.
I feel for the Zeus one for Junker Queen, that's a huge W because the rest of her skins in the game are complete garbage. Like they're just like the only one that actually changes something or like is new, I guess, or like worth being a legendary skin is the Executioner, because she gets a helmet and she gets new gear, chains, keys, whatever. Everything else is just kind of a reskin of her original skin, which is not worth $20 at all. So that Zeus skin, and like on top of it being a Battle Pass skin, which is you get it if you grind and pay the $10. But still, it's a huge W in my book. All of the skins are really good, but I'm happy that Junker Queen is getting some love.
Whoa. Yeah, what's it called? Sorry to interrupt, but I'm scrolling and I see sort of like this graphic. And I guess it kind of tells us what is what. It shows the Season 2 Battle Pass, and it shows the what's it called? Poseidon Ramatra and Hades Pharah. But then in the part where it says new bundles in the shop every week, it shows Medusa Widowmaker and Cyclops Roadhog. So if this graphic is to be believed as, authentic, I guess it's a mix of some skins are in the battle pass, some skins are, going to be in the shop, which is come to expected. And then Dom, I talked about this with you, and here we have our answer. This graphic says that Winter Wonderland comes back December 13th and ends January 4th. And then the Lunar New Year's event begins January 17th and ends February 6th.
Oh, I see. Okay, so 3 days in between. Okay, all right. That's cool.
No, that's about 13 days in between. And then we get about, I want to say like almost a month for Lunar New Year's. But still, that's pretty crazy to see that like we're getting both those events within Season 2.
Yeah.
You know what's cool? Yeah. It's kind of like, I guess it's like silver lining with like the whole like by having to buy a skin through the whole bundles and stuff. You could like individually buy the skin. I guess it's not, because it's only available as long as the bundle is in the shop. But I guess never mind. It's kind of stupid because the bundle's 2,100 and then the individual skin is 1,900. So it's not really like a W. It's just never mind. Yeah, it's still a scam, but.
Yeah, that's the one thing, is that, oh man, it's real tough that that you have to pay that much money and all that. But Overwatch has said that there's gonna be some things about earning free skins, but I have a feeling that those free skins won't be as good, to earn freely. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, so there's a lot to be excited about with Season 2. Speaking on Ramatra, he looks insane as a tank. He's probably going to be crazy day one, playing against. I don't know. How do you guys feel about Ramatra?
I feel like it's definitely going to be a problem, but that's, like, the good thing is that he's not going to be in competitive for like, what was it, like a month?
I think it's 2-3 weeks, something like that. I think.
Was out for like 2 weeks to like prevent people from just, people who don't want to buy it suffering because of disadvantage. So it's like in quick play, he's going to be everywhere, but at least we're going to get like half time to, learn the counters, what works well against them and all of that.
Yeah. But yeah, he looks pretty insane. We got all this content coming in Season 2, and it's looking quite just, it's going to cost a lot of money for people who want the skins. I definitely want the Minotaur or Reinhardt one. That one looks really cool. If I get a closer look, I maybe want to get Hermes Lucio, just because, other than the frog skins, I've never really liked too many of Lucio's legendary skins. Like, I don't think a lot of them are bad. I just never personally liked a lot of them. But this one, I don't know. Maybe when I get a closer look at it, maybe I might get it. But the one like right now that I'm like for sure I think I might want to get is the Minotaur Reinhardt one. And then of course getting the Battle Pass, because that Junker Queen one looks insane. Even though I don't play Junker Queen or really tank at all, that one looks insane.
Yeah.
And it's funny because the second sort of proposed topic that I proposed for today, before I even saw this Season 2 stuff, was I wanted to ask, what are some collabs that we'd want to see Overwatch make, because kind of two similar sort of things. So like we've seen with Fortnite and all the collabs they've made, where they just collab with all these different things and bring their skins that from different movies, games, and all that. And then Dom, you and I did an episode once talking about characters we'd want to see in Smash Bros. And so like similarly, I was like, I want to see what you guys think of like skins that you'd want to see as sort of collaborations with Overwatch. And the funniest part was I didn't even think about stuff like mythology, so seeing them do this Greek mythology concept is like real cool and opens the door for even more ideas. But so after seeing like stuff like this, I don't know, what do you guys think? What are some collabs you'd want to see when it comes to Overwatch and the skins? Even though of course they would be expensive with collabs and the pricing and all that, but what would be some collabs you'd want to see?
I really want Doomfist just because he's already bald to get a Kratos skin. Or like a Kratos inspired skin, because I think that would be really cool. Sorry, my voice today. I don't know. That's the one I could think of, like on the top of my head, like a God of War collaboration with Doomfist. Because it's possible, because in like earlier games of God of War, Kratos had Zeus's gauntlet, and Doomfist already has a gauntlet, so it's not like it's that much of a reach. So yeah. What about you, Dominique?
I was thinking, and I'm not sure if you guys saw Kiriko's skin in detail, because it looks very much similar to that of Misty from the Cyberpunk game. And I was thinking, with Cyberpunk, if there were to be some sort of collab with each character, I feel like they could make absolute banger skins, like, and make them like robotic, but like with moving parts, or at least like how would you say? What are those Fortnite skins that are called? That as you continuously progress, getting kills, your skin.
The
reactive skins.
Yeah, the reactive ones. I feel like with Overwatch, you could get like reactive skins, but with like a cyberpunk sort of aesthetic. Like, let's say you continuously, like, I guess, change like into a different color in terms of your weapon or your just the overall skin itself. I feel like that would be an absolute slapper, because I'm currently looking at Kiriko's, and it looks way too similar to that of Misty from the Cyberpunk era.
You you actually bring up like a really good point. You see how Sojourn, like when she has her ult, or like when her railgun is powered up, you could like visually see it being cute. Imagine they had like a Reinhardt skin. You see like the one where he's like, it's like his head, but there's like blue flames around him. Imagine like as he got closer to his Earth Shatter, it like changed color. Like it would be like a huge giveaway, but it would look sick as hell to see that in game, and scary. Imagine you just see like his head like go from like blue flames to like really like bright red, or like the opposite from like red to like a very like dark, but like light blue. That would be really cool.
Yeah, I agree with Dom. I didn't even think of that. The reactive skins definitely would be a very cool concept to see, especially how, like Gio saying, it would be cool to see how they apply it to different Overwatch characters. There's a couple of other ones that like I've thought of that, like, you know, they're how would you put it? They're like, I don't know, like there's some that like you kind of look at and you're like, man, that's a no-brainer. Like you know, put simply, you know, when they did Genji's Overwatch 2 design and they put a hood on him, the first thing I thought was, hey, why not do an Assassin's Creed collab skin with Genji?
Oh, that would be pretty cool.
That one makes sense to me. I'm trying to think of a couple other ones that like I had in mind, because like, you know, I think I don't know, because the more I think about these collaborations, the one thing I have in mind is like, does Fortnite have like exclusive deals with these people? You know, like Fortnite is like, oh, I want to be like the exclusive games that gets collabs with Marvel, DC, you know, in some of these franchises. Because if they don't, and Marvel's allowed to collab with a game like Overwatch, you could get some pretty crazy ones from comic books, from different games. Like, I'm trying to think of certain ones, but like, you know, there's a large window open. Like, you can obviously go with a Flash skin for Tracer. What are some other ones? Like, I'm trying to think off the top of my head.
Like a variation of like the Arkham Knight for Reaper.
Oh yeah.
Since he's like, that would be pretty cool.
What's it called? Speaking of God of War, you can get a pretty cool. It would kind of look out of place because of his size, but you can get a cool Thor design with Reinhardt since he already has the hammer. I think that would be a cool one to get. And of course, you know, I brought up the whole Greek god thing. It's like you can take basically the Smite route and just take all of the mythology, you know. You can do Roman mythology with a lot of these characters. You can do Egyptian, Norse, you know. There's a lot of options here. Actually, now that I think about it, not Thor, But Odin would probably be a better one for Reinhardt, considering his size and age.
He'd like visually, he does. He would fit very like the old vibe. What's wrong with my voice?
I'm trying to think of like more Marvel ones that we could see, because I know like Marvel and DC, obviously, because like I said, Batman for Reaper, even though Reaper uses guns, but still, Flash for Tracer makes so much sense. Or Luthor.
There's also, like a very obvious one because of like the kunais and everything is like a Naruto X Kiriko collab, where like maybe she's like, but like Fortnite already did that, so they would have to make like their own like inspired skin from it. I think that would be better, like inspired skins, rather than just like just put their clothes on the character. Oh look, it's Naruto. No, inspired skins would be better for like a game like Overwatch.
Yeah.
Also, I had one more.
You could do a Demon Slayer Genji type one.
That would be really cool. If they change like his animation a little bit, that's going like the extra mile. But like if they just change his ultimate animation so it looks like more Demon Slayer like, that would be really cool.
Yeah, that's a really cool one. Trying to think of some, like, because like I obviously have ones that I want to see, but like I'm looking at like the character roster and I'm trying to think like who would I even put with who, because like
Junkrat kind of has like his beach one kind of looks like Luffy. So if they just like change it a little bit, like to make it more like One Piece like, that could probably be like something that they could do for Junkrat.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I didn't even think of that yet. I'm pulling up the roster right now so I can get a better look. I'm trying to see. I know I was thinking of like Invincible, but I was looking at the roster and I was like, I don't know who necessarily fits a lot of these characters, especially like from Invincible,
Mm-hmm.
I'm also looking towards like other games. Like I'm trying to think. I was thinking maybe Reinhardt because he has like the suit of armor already, but I don't think it necessarily fits his sort of kit. But like I was thinking of like the Big Daddy from BioShock. And obviously, like, we're saying we're giving these ideas, but it's more so, like, inspiration rather than just full-on copy and pasting, like, the characters onto a skin, Because I think with Fortnite, it works, but I don't think it would work in a game like Overwatch where, the whole thing is still giving these characters recognizable sort of features and stuff, Like, every character is kind of so unique and has something to them that, like, you recognize them by, Like, Doomfist with the giant fist. Lucio is associated with the frog, obviously. Reaper with the skull mask and all that. Like, even though they give these characters different skins, there's always something distinguishable to them, Like
I'm looking at. Oh, finish? My bad.
No, continue.
I'm looking at Zarya right now, and her Polyinista. I don't know how to pronounce that. Her skin. It's already like a lot like Eivor from Assassin's Creed. So that's like such an easy like collaboration, like you were saying with Assassin's Creed. Give Zarya like an Eivor inspired skin, and then give Genji, I don't know, just like the like Altair's robes.
Yeah.
But Genji, and then it would be a pretty cool collab already.
Yeah, pretty easy. Like I said, some of these are like no brainers when you look at them. Oh my gosh, I just thought of this on the spot, and it is one of the best things I've ever come up with. Wrecking Ball. Paint the ball like a Pokeball and make Wrecking Ball Pikachu.
Give him a Pikachu costume, like to make him even cuter. That would be... Yeah, that's a good one.
Make the Wrecking Ball Pokeball, man. That could work, and that would be a tough collab because Nintendo don't really collab with other companies, but that would be a cool one to see. Dom, what about you? As we're speaking on this, what about you? What are some collabs you'd want to see?
I was thinking for Sigma, they could make a Darth Vader skin for him because the horse and all that stuff.
That would be sick.
But I feel like since you have to make Sigma recognizable with his face, just copy and pasting, the mask, the Darth Vader mask would kind of like make things look different.
Well,
I don't know.
I feel like you could give him like his robes, just not the the iconic helmet, which sucks. But
no, I think you could give him that helmet because there's been a couple of Sigma skins where they have covered his face, so I think you could make the exception there, especially just because of how cool that skin would look. Just him very much looking like Darth Vader, and then obviously his ultimate very much looks like using the force choke and all that. So that would be a cool one, Dom. That's a cool one. I don't know, what are ones you got, Dom?
Shoot. I'm thinking.
Ooh, going back to anime. Oh, you could do a lot of the Attack on Titans with a lot of the tanks, now that I think about it.
Genji too.
Orisa is the Cart Titan. Reinhardt is the Colossal Titan. Makes sense because he's like.
I don't think I would want to see Orisa as the Cart Titan in game, dude, because that would just be like the most horrifying thing ever.
Dude, Winston as the Beast Titan is the obvious one.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, the only thing is, I wonder how they would do a lot of these Titans, considering how they look, in the anime. I wonder how they would have the skins. Obviously, the Beast Titan is the easiest one.
Reinhardt as the Armor Titan would be like.
Oh, that's a better one, than the Colossal.
That would be like really sick and simple to do.
Yeah, especially because you can look at like the inspiration that like other ones have done, like Call of Duty doing the Armor Titan. You can take up a similar look.
Yeah.
No, let me look towards anime for more inspiration. See, the thing is with One Piece, I just don't know how you would do a lot of them.
You could do a Bleach one for Genji because of the sword.
Yeah, definitely.
And then when he uses his ultimate, instead of saying his usual voice line, he could say like Bankai. Dude, that would be so sick.
Dude, I just thought of one, but then I looked and I'm like, I don't know. Knowing how people react online, I don't know if it would be such a good idea. But I was like, you could do All Might for a Doomfist. But just, I don't know how people would feel, because you know how certain people are when it comes to stuff like that. But that would be a cool one to see.
I feel like they could do like, this one would be kind of like tame or lame, I guess you could say. Like they could do like a Lord of the Rings with what's his name, Ramatra, Gandalf because of the staff, Hanzo as Legolas because of the bow, and then Torbjorn as Gimli. But then that's pretty much. I mean, Brigitte could be like the elf lady that was in the Hobbit movies, because of she already has like the look, I guess. But I don't know, it'd be kind of like tame compared to like all the other like epic collaborations that they could do.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of more mythology ones that we can see, I mean, they've technically dove into mythology before, like Dom, the raw skin for Zenyatta. They've done that before. We're getting that Poseidon skin for Ramatra. I'm trying to think of who are some other ones that.
Orisa had her.
Oh yeah, she also had like a similar Egyptian one.
Mara has the
Eye of Horus. Oh, and she has what's it called? Anubis.
Yeah, Anubis.
She has Anubis. I'm trying to think of some other ones. Cause see, the funny thing is, when it comes to like the mythologies, the only one I really know is Egyptian, and that's because of you remember those books, Dom? Red Pyramid.
What?
Oh, Red Pyramid. Yeah.
I remember reading that trilogy of books that was about like Egyptian mythology. And so like that's what I remember most from them.
I feel like May has a lot of potential, but it's just like her abilities that kind of limit her. Because I don't know, like what could she be? I guess like Norse mythology, maybe. But
yeah.
I don't know much about them. Like I don't know like any ice wielding people.
An easy cop out is making her oh gosh,
A bikini outfit.
Oh gosh, what's it called? I was trying to think of like the X-Men. Like obviously you could go Iceman as an easy cop out, or
Frozone.
Frozen. Hey, Frozen could work. Okay. Don't try to spin this into something that it's not. But when you said Frozone, all I thought about was doing it with Lucio, and when he speed boosts, you make it look like he's gliding on ice.
That would be cool.
That's another cool one you can go with. Probably I don't know, but oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I literally had this written down because they've technically somewhat done it before, and it almost seems like an exclusive sort of like to one hero type thing, but Bastion and Transformers, or even like basically other like racing franchise, I guess, but like with Transformers, you can easily do a lot of them with Bastion, especially because they did one that looked very reminiscent to was it
Soundwave?
No, I think it was
Shockwave.
Yeah,
Shockwave.
they did
Yeah,
one
Shockwave.
that was very reminiscent to Shockwave. I remember getting it because I'm telling you, it looked so much like Shockwave, and I was just like, they could do a lot of different ones with Bastion. They can do an Optimus Prime, they can do a Bumblebee, a Megatron.
They have 3 already that kind of look like Transformers inspired, like Decepticon inspired.
Mm-hmm.
But this was kind of like a bit of a stretch. But I thought maybe like a Wally somehow.
That could work. I'm also because I'm looking at some of these other heroes we haven't mentioned, and I'm trying to think of like what collab they get. But yeah, like I don't know. There's like infinite possibilities that they could go with, especially if a lot of these companies weren't signing like exclusive deals. You know, screw it. Be like Fortnite and just start adding some of the most random ones. Give us the Soldier 76 x John Cena collab.
I feel like I just thought of one for Soldier 76, a RoboCop.
Yeah, they should definitely do that one. That's another one that's like it's a no brainer. Why haven't it's not a why haven't they done it? That's more for Fortnite when it comes to their collabs. But yeah, that's one that like they should write down and be like, yeah, that put that on the board. That's an obvious one to go with.
The ones that are kind of difficult to make a collab for, or Diva, because Diva and I guess Roadhog too. Like what could you give Roadhog?
What's it called from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for Roadhog?
I'm trying to think.
Is it Bebop or Rocksteady? Which one's the pig? Which one is the pig? I genuinely forget.
I don't remember a pig in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, Bebop and Rocksteady. Who is Rocksteady the pig? Or is it Bebop? No, I think Rocksteady's the pig, if I remember correctly. Let's see. But that's one you could do for Roadhog because you don't have to change much. Rocksteady? No, wait. No, Rocksteady's the Rhino. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. How could I not assume that? Bebop. Bebop is the pig. Bebop as Roadhog would work. Yeah, I'd go Bebop for Roadhog. But yeah, I get the Diva one though because her mech is the most recognizable one. But I did see one dumb that someone suggested that's kind of easy to do for Diva. Neon Genesis.
It's probable, but the mechs from Neon Genesis are like tall and very slender.
Yeah, but you could just do an easy inspired one where it's like you give it a horn, you paint it the color, and then she's obviously in the bodysuits. I saw someone saying that you could just do all 3. You know, the blue suit for Shinji, the red suit for Asuka, the white and blue suit for Rei.
Yeah. Wait, did you mention? I'm pretty sure you already mentioned BioShock. to have a Big Daddy as a Diva mech, right?
I was thinking Reinhardt, but yeah, Diva Mech could actually work too.
I was thinking Diva mech, and well, because it just makes sense to have Big Daddy as Reinhardt.
I was just doing that because of the armor sense, but yeah, I think the mech one makes more sense. And then you could have Diva dressed as the what were they called? The Little Sisters? Is that what they were called? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Little Sisters. You could have her dressed as one of those. Or if you want to go like full on crazy, you can make the mech the Songbird from BioShock Infinite and make Diva Elizabeth from that game. That could work too.
That could work as
well. Dude, dang it, there was something else. Because I don't know if you guys have seen, but like, what is the game? Is it StarCraft or I don't know? But like, there's like certain skins also that like, it's not necessarily collabs, but there's like certain skins in like these other games that of like Blizzard. And everyone's just kind of like, how have you not brought those over to Overwatch itself? And a lot of them look like they could even be like mythic skins.
Yeah, true. I feel like there's...
Is it StarCraft? Hold on, let me check.
Oh yeah, StarCraft was for Widowmaker. There was a StarCraft 2 inspired... StarCraft 2. I'm pretty sure there was a StarCraft inspired skin for Widowmaker. There was multiple, I think, for... What is it?
I don't know, but I'm talking about like in the other game, they have like characters in there like Widowmaker, Tracer, and all that. And it's like I'm trying to figure out what's the game. Oh my gosh! But like, there's like a bunch of different like Overwatch characters in that game, and you see the skins they have, and you're just like, how have those not been brought over to mainstream Overwatch? I don't think it's StarCraft. Is it
League of Legends?
No, is it? No, it's not World of Warcraft. It's
Okay, but aside from that, I'm pretty sure there could be a lot of League of Legends skins that could be transported over.
Oh, definitely.
I was also thinking as like cheap cop-outs to have the Punisher to be Soldier 76 and Ghost Rider as Reaper.
Oh, that's a good one.
But I mean, those would be easy cop-outs, especially for Ghost Rider.
Yeah, but those are
because Reapers already have like flames and shit.
Yeah, those that's a pretty good idea, Dom. I didn't even think of that. I know my dad's gonna hear this episode and probably come up with a bunch of others that like he thought of on the spot that we couldn't come up with. But man, I'm trying to think of like other sort of collabs. I'm still trying to find out what was this game, dude. But like, there's like some pretty cool ones and like, what are some other like franchises they could take from?
I feel like the easiest cop out of them all would be like either Marvel inspired sort of things, like overall, or DC, as you guys mentioned. But considering what was that one skin for who was it? It was for Symmetra. They got a little close with introducing a bunny outfit. And I feel like they could definitely make people spend money if they made bunny outfits for the rest of the roster. But that's just me. That's just me.
Obvious cop out, like you mentioned. What's it called? I'm looking at the different Overwatch skins they've done, and I'm trying to see if there's like any I could think of on the spot. You know.
Yeah. Also, I'm looking here on Heroes of the Storm. There's a bunch of like mace skins that exist on Heroes of the Storm, but not on Overwatch.
Is this the game? I think it was Heroes of the Storm. Yes, Heroes of the Storm is the game I was talking about. If you search up Hero of the Storm Overwatch skins, look at how many of them that you're just like, how are these not in Overwatch yet? Like, there's this crazy Diva one that looks very much like the Warlock Ashe skin. There's a bunch of different ones for like Junkrat. There's the ones for Tracer that look very much like I want to say Hermes.
Moon skins also as well. I have a bunch of like animal inspired skins.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at some of these. Yeah, but like, there's a lot that they could dive into that they haven't fully gotten into. If you know what I mean. Like, there's just some really cool ones that they haven't done. Oh wow, I don't know if this is real or not, but someone showed like there's a skin on Heroes of the Storm for Genji that looks very much like the Eva unit from Neon Genesis.
Well, that's cool.
But dude, yeah, I'm looking at these and I'm just like, how have you not put these in game? You know, like so many of these look so dope, and you're just like, how have you not put them in the actual game yet? Like, if you put these skins in the shop for $20, people would have no problem paying for them because of how crazy they look. Oh, dude, I just thought, because I just saw one of the skins from Heroes of the Storm that looks like Roadhog. You could do a lot of horror-inspired ones for Roadhog. Like,
Leatherface.
They've already kind of done a Jason one for Soldier 76, you know? Where, like, didn't they say, like, hockey, you know? Like, that's what they called it, but it looks very much like Jason, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, you could do one for Roadhog. You could do, what's it called? The Texas Chainsaw or Leatherface, you know? You could do those ones for Roadhog and they would fit pretty good. Oh gosh, there was something I just thought of right now that, like, as I was talking about the horror ones. Oh, because of the soldier skin that's very much inspired by Thriller. You know?
Oh
You
yeah.
could turn towards music. I don't know how you do it, but you could turn towards music. Fortnite's done it before. Oh, dude, you could get a really cool Samus skin out of Zarya. That would be a cool one to see. If I'm looking back towards Nintendo, who could you put as Mario?
Mario.
Baptiste, because he could jump on.
Because you could jump. Yeah, I was thinking that.
That would make sense. Trying to think of other like Nintendo characters. Because see, that's the issue. Is like, who can you realistically fit in with some of these characters? Oh, dude, what's
Peach
it called?
Peach for Mercy, dude. Because Peach has she has the parasol.
Dude, I didn't even think about this.
What's up?
Sojourn as Master Chief. Especially because you don't have to, like, they've already, again, you really don't have to worry about covering faces. You could easily put Master Chief on Sojourn and it would just fit, you know? Just the full-on armor, like nothing. I'm trying to think, dude. The thing I hate is that, like, I always come up with, like, more good ideas after we finish recording, and I don't like to go back to topics, but I think we've come up with a pretty good list of collabs. We've touched upon like so many things. If you could only have one, though, we have about 2 minutes left. If you could only have one skin out of all of them, which one would you guys want?
Trying to remember which ones we mentioned that were pretty good. I
want the Wrecking Ball Pokemon one the most.
I think I want the Arkham Knight Reaper. That would be really cool.
What about you, Dom?
I was thinking the Darth Vader Sigma would absolutely slap, but I don't know.
No, I just feel like Roadhog a bikini skin.
Roadhog, yeah.
That's a funny one, yeah. Yeah, they definitely have a lot of room for ideas. I definitely can't wait for this next season of Overwatch 2 with all the different skins that they have shown us. I feel bad for my wallet, but thankfully it is Christmas time, so you could ask for PlayStation cards for Christmas and let that be your Christmas gift.
I feel like we're going to be very careful about how much money we spend this upcoming season.
Yeah.
Because sure, the skins are nice, but let's not go overboard. That's like a message for myself. Yeah. I'm not going to go overboard.
All right. But with that being said, I've been Jack, joined by
Dominic Castillo
and Giovanni.
Thank you all for joining for this episode of Season 3 of the Rule 34 podcast. And as always, if it exists, we have an opinion on it. Thank you, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.